Transparency. This scientifically based content is presented by an AI doctor to speed up production and better serve you. You've probably heard that watermelon is nature's Viagra, right? But here's the problem. Thousands of men eat watermelon every day and still fail when it matters most. Why? Because they're doing it wrong. It's not about just eating the fruit. It's about activating the internal mechanism that turns watermelon into a natural erection pre-workout. In this video, you'll discover why watermelon doesn't work on its own, the silent mistake that's blocking its effects, and how to turn this common fruit into a trigger for firmness, circulation, and desire. But before I show you how to make it work, you need to understand what science really says about watermelon. Chapter 1. What science actually says about watermelon and erections. You may have heard that watermelon helps with erections, but what does that really mean for your body? The truth is, watermelon is one of the few fruits that contains high levels of citrulline, an amino acid that, once absorbed, turns into arginine. Your body then converts arginine into nitric oxide, the key compound that dilates blood vessels in the penis. Without nitric oxide, there's no firm erection. It's what signals the blood vessels to open, allowing blood to enter and stay during the act. Clinical studies show that watermelon citrulline can improve erectile function, especially in men with mild to moderate dysfunction. In one of these studies, men who drank concentrated watermelon juice for 2 weeks reported better erection firmness and duration, with no side effects, no high blood pressure, no rapid heartbeat. But here's the catch. Those studies didn't just use watermelon randomly. They applied specific doses at strategic times, often combined with other compounds that enhanced the effect. In other words, it's not just the fruit. It's how, when, and with what you consume it. And that is exactly where most men go wrong, and why they don't see results. Now that you know what watermelon can do, you need to understand what's silently sabotaging everything. Chapter 2. The 3 biggest mistakes that kill watermelon's effect. You've probably heard men say, "I ate watermelon for a week and felt nothing." They're not lying. They're just making one or more of the following mistakes. Mistake 1. Eating at the wrong time. If you eat watermelon after a heavy meal, full of fat, meat, carbs, or dessert, its effect is basically gone. Slow digestion blocks the citrulline from being absorbed. At night, your metabolism slows down, and if you fast incorrectly, you can spike your insulin and ruin everything. Mistake 2. Using it without cofactors. Citrulline alone isn't enough. It needs support. Vitamin C, magnesium, natural nitrates, elements that help the body convert citrulline into active nitric oxide. Without those, it's like having a key, but no lock. Mistake 3. Eating the wrong part of the fruit. Most people throw away the white part near the rind, but that S where the highest concentration of citrulline is, it's right there, between the red flesh and the green skin. It may not look appealing, but that's where the fuel is. Together, these mistakes completely kill watermelon's potential. Worse, they make men think, "This doesn't work for me," when the truth is, they were just following a sabotage path from the start. The good news? It's all reversible. And with a few simple tweaks, you can turn this ordinary fruit into a real erection activator. But before you apply it, you need to learn the right biohacks to make watermelon actually work. Chapter 3. How to unlock watermelon's power with simple biohacks. You don't need pills, but just eating watermelon the way your parents did won't cut it either. If you want this fruit to work like a natural erection pre-workout, there are 3 simple adjustments that change everything. 1. The best time to consume. Citrulline is absorbed best when your stomach is empty, so the best time is either in the morning on a light fast, or 60 to 90 minutes before intimacy, with an almost empty stomach. That way, the compound goes straight to your intestines and enters your bloodstream in less than 40 minutes. 2. The minimum amount for real effect. Science shows that 250 green to 400 grain of fresh pulp is the minimum to reach the effective threshold of citrulline, but the secret is including part of the white rind, the strip near the red flesh. That ES where most of the active compound lives, and that ES what really matters for your erection. 3. The right way to consume. Chewing helps, but fresh juice is way more powerful. When blended with the white part, absorption skyrockets. And if you mix in bioactive ingredients like ginger or beetroot, the effect gets even stronger. It's not just the fruit. It's the combo. It's about timing, quantity, and the right allies. And speaking of allies, the right combination turns this juice into a true erection formula. Want to know how to build that powerful recipe? That's exactly what I'm about to show you. Chapter 4. The Scientific Combo. The Ultimate Erection Juice. Now that you know how to use watermelon the right way, it is time to take it to the next level with the ultimate formula. A functional juice that boosts circulation, firmness, and desire in as little as 40 minutes. This recipe is based on studies about vasodilation, nitric oxide, and food synergy. It doesn't just improve blood flow, it prepares your body for the erection. Main ingredients: fresh watermelon, red pulp plus white rind, rich in citrulline, which stimulates nitric oxide. Raw beetroot. Loaded with natural nitrates, it boosts citrulline's effect, enhancing blood flow even more. Fresh ginger, a mild vasodilator with anti-inflammatory and digestive properties. It helps nutrients reach your system faster. Cayenne pepper or turmeric, natural thermogenics that enhance absorption and reduce silent inflammation, one of the hidden erection killers. How to prepare: blend everything with cold water or coconut water. Drink it unstrained to keep the fibers from the watermelon and beet. The taste is intense, but so is the effect. Expected effects: noticeable increase in circulation within 20 to 40 minutes, warmth and energy in the legs and pelvic area, potential to improve firmness even in cases of mild ED. This isn't just a healthy drink, it's a real physiological activation, something you can feel in your own body. But don't expect magic from one try. The key is turning this into a simple habit integrated into your routine, and that's what we'll cover next. Chapter 5. How to make it part of your routine without quitting after 2 days. You've got the recipe. Now comes the real challenge: sticking to it long enough to see results. Most men give up after 2 days. You know why? Because they try to force the juice into a disorganized routine, or use it without knowing when or how. Here's a plan that actually works. 1. Ideal duration. Start with 7 consecutive days, always at the same time. Then take a 2-day break and repeat another 7-day cycle. This helps your body maintain the effect without building tolerance. 2. Best time to take it: in the morning on a light fast to improve circulation for the day, or 1 to 2 hours before intimacy to activate your vascular and respiratory systems right when you need them. 3. Have diabetes or high blood pressure? Replace the beetroot with raw cucumber. It is also a vasodilator and has a lower glycemic impact. Use coconut water in moderation. Always combine with diaphragmatic breathing to help stabilize your pressure. 4. The key to consistency. Don't think of the juice as medicine. Think of it as your erection pre-workout, like the warm-up before a big game. Your body needs this ritual. And here's the good news: the more you repeat the habit, the more your body responds. Circulation improves, sensitivity returns, firmness increases. But before we go further, a heads up. This juice isn't for everyone. Some men need to adjust it, or avoid it altogether. Let's talk about that now. Chapter 6. Who should avoid or modify this recipe? Before you keep applying everything you've learned, we need to talk about safety. This erection juice is 100% natural, but natural doesn't mean risk-free for every body. If you fit any of the following profiles, pay close attention. 1. Taking vasodilators or blood thinners. Combining them with beetroot, ginger, or cayenne can overdo the effect, leading to low blood pressure or light bleeding. In this case, cut the dose in half and take it far from your meds. 2. Diabetic with unstable blood sugar. Watermelon and beetroot can spike glucose. If your sugar is poorly controlled, swap beetroot for cucumber and use only the white part of the watermelon with cinnamon. It helps your circulation without raising your blood sugar. 3. Feel heart palpitations or dizziness with ginger or pepper. These are strong ingredients. If you've had reactions, start without them. Then test small amounts and see how your body reacts. And if I can't use the full recipe, you've still got options. One great alternative is a blend of melon plus cucumber plus mint. It also supports nitric oxide production, is light and safe, especially for men with sensitive circulation. What matters most is understanding. This isn't a magic potion. It's a physiological trigger. And every trigger needs to be used intelligently, not excessively. Now that you know how to adjust it, it's time to build your full plan. A natural erection routine, with food, vitamins, and lifestyle habits, from morning to night. Chapter 7. The complete natural erection routine with vitamins plus functional juice. Now that you know what watermelon does, how to activate its effects, and when to use it, it is time to go one step further. Build a daily routine that enhances your erection, from wake-up to bedtime. This is the exact sequence many men use to break the cycle of failure and regain firmness, naturally, consistently, and powerfully. Morning, activation phase. Vitamin D3, 2000-5000 IU, regulates testosterone production. Zinc, 15-30 mg, essential for libido, firmness, and hormone balance. Maca, or ashwagandha, boosts sexual vitality and reduces stress impact. Plus, functional watermelon juice, with white rind, improves circulation and energizes the lower body. Afternoon, maintenance phase. Magnesium, 200 to 400 mg, relaxes blood vessels, supports hormones, lifts mood, tribulus terrestris, 500 to 1000 nmol, stimulates natural testosterone production. If possible, take a 20-minute light walk to activate peripheral circulation before sex, physical and mental prep, 1 to 2 hours before, full functional juice, watermelon, plus beetroot, plus ginger, plus cayenne, diaphragmatic breathing, 5-minute hours, activates the parasympathetic system, mindset, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be present. Night, recovery and hormonal reset, vitamin C, plus E, antioxidants that protect vessels and support recovery, ashwagandha, 300-600 mg, lowers cortisol and improves sleep, essential for testosterone production, sleep well. Tomorrow's erection starts with tonight's sleep. This routine doesn't require pills, it requires commitment, but you'll feel the difference in your body, your energy, and your relationship. And if you want to go even deeper, with solid meals, micro-tests, and pre-sex priming rituals, get ready for the bonuses. Bonus 1. Erection pre-workout recipe with solid foods. Not every man enjoys drinking juice, and some prefer something more tangible, chewable, and satisfying. If that's your case, or you just want to mix things up, here's a solid food recipe that works as a pre-erection meal, focused on energy, circulation, and testosterone. Functional plate for erection and vitality. Energy base, plus vasodilation. Watermelon cubes, with white rind included. Rolled oats, rich in beta-glucans which support healthy circulation. Hormone booster, walnuts or Brazil nuts, high in arginine and healthy fats. Ground cinnamon, enhances insulin sensitivity and blood flow. Blood sugar stabilizer, plus digestion support. Cooked green banana or mashed plantain, high in resistant starch, supports hormonal metabolism. 1 tsp of avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil. Fat helps absorb fat-soluble vitamins. You can eat this meal for breakfast or up to 2 hours before intimacy. This combo kickstarts digestion, sustains your energy, and increases blood flow without sugar spikes. It turns a simple meal into a ritual of performance. But how do you know if all this is actually working? That's exactly what the next bonus helps you find out. Bonus 2, 7-day challenge with results journal. What's the point of applying all this if you can't track the changes? The truth is, your body responds gradually. But when you start logging, comparing, and paying attention, you realize the results are there, growing day by day. So here's a simple challenge: 7 consecutive days with the juice or solid pre-workout, plus a results journal. You can use a notebook, a notes app, or even a piece of paper. What matters is logging at the same time every day, ideally at night before going to bed. What to log each day? 1. Erection firmness. Did you wake up with a spontaneous erection? Did you notice better morning stiffness? During sex, did you feel more control or strength? 2. Sexual desire. Did you feel spontaneous desire during the day? Was your interest in your partner or intimacy higher than usual? 3. Morning energy. Did you wake up tired or ready to move? Did you feel more willing to walk, move, or initiate? 4. Sleep quality, optional. Has your sleep improved since starting this routine? 5. Free notes. Any unusual reactions? Any adjustments that worked better? This simple log activates a powerful shift. You start to realize you're back in control of your body. And by the end of 7 days, you'll have something most men never do: proof that your erection can be reactivated with intelligence, consistency, and 0 pills. Now, what if you could prime your body and mind in just 30 minutes before intimacy? That's exactly what the next bonus will show you. Bonus 3, the 30-minute pre-sex checklist. When the moment gets closer, eating right and drinking the juice isn't enough. Your body needs to enter full activation mode, and the secret is preparing your mind, blood flow, and muscles together. Here's the 30-minute checklist, used by thousands of men who took back control of their performance. 1. Parasympathetic activation breathing, 3 to 5 minutes. Sit comfortably. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 2 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat for 3 to 5 minutes. Why? It lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, and activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is essential to allow the erection to happen. 2. Pelvic stretch, plus vasodilation position. Simple stretch. Lie on your back, pull both knees to your chest and hold for 20 seconds. Then, sit with your legs open and bend forward, relaxing your lower back. Finish with 1 minute lying on your back with your legs up against the wall. Why? It releases pelvic tension and boosts venous return, enhancing blood flow to your genital area. 3. Quick activation drink. If you haven't had the full juice yet, make this quick version. 1 glass of cold coconut water, 1 tablespoon of concentrated watermelon juice, 1 pinch of cinnamon or powdered ginger. Drink it slowly, breathing deeply between sips. 4. Mental activation, phrase. In front of the mirror or just in your mind, repeat this phrase with conviction. My body responds. My mind trusts. I am present and in control. This statement anchors presence, confidence, and mental command. It may sound simple, but it helps your brain switch off the fight or flight mode. This checklist is more than just prep. It's a ritual, a total activation code, and the more you repeat it, the more your body understands. It's time to be firm, connected, and fully present. If you've made it this far, it means you're ready for more. And the next video is already waiting, packed with practical tips, powerful insights, and real solutions. Click now and keep going on this journey with me.